Hi, my name is Jesse Rodriguez, and this is my testimony. So it was like a pit where I was falling into. It felt like a pit that I wasn't going to be able to walk out of. I could feel all my old habits just waiting for me to entice me and conquer me. All my old fears coming back. I was afraid what sin would do to me if it got a hold of me. Because the Bible says that one knowing the truth and going back to their sins, it would be 7 times much worse than it was before. And honestly, after knowing the truth and knowing what's good, what else is there in this world? Where can one go to? What can you hope for? And if you don't have God, you really don't have anything. 2 years of my life wasted. I was very depressed. I was very angry, and I lived like an animal, not really answering to anybody. I remember being very angry towards God and yelling, actually arguing with God. It was an everyday thing. It was an everyday fight, especially at night when all the noises settled down and I was by myself. I remember feeling the prayers of the church. I could literally hear the groanings and the moanings of the people praying for me, and I would get upset and I would call my wife and I would urge her to tell the church to stop praying for me, and I would say that I didn't need her and I didn't need anybody. Despite how I felt, it was a battle. And I felt God's hand pressed upon me. I would yell out to God and ask Him what He wanted from me. And I would do everything I could to make Him sure that I didn't want Him, that I didn't want His peace, that I didn't want His rescuing me. It's really a dumb move, because who doesn't need God? Even though I felt the way I felt, angry and depressed, God was there. And it's really true that the Bible says that He will never leave us nor forsake us. That's very true, and I experienced that. And I also experienced God's love. Not that I haven't before, but that genuine, unconditional love. I felt like I was in a pit, and a lot of times I felt like it was a pit that God could not reach me, but a Holocaust survivor, Corrie ten Boom, once said that there is no pit too deep where God's love isn't deeper still. And I experienced that. I remember arguing with God. I remember giving Him a long list of reasons why I was no good. And I would yell out and I would say, I am not what my family needs. I am not who my wife needs. And I am not what you need, God. And God right back at me said, and I felt this within me, He said, I know what you're not. I'm very well of what you're not. But since when was it about what you're not and not about who I am? So I just want to say thank you to First Church, my brothers and sisters, and to my wife for not losing hope in me.